Hi everyone, my name is Christy Pennebaker and I did my service learning project at Maple Farm Nursing Facility. A little history about Maple Farm. It originated as a summer retreat in the 1930s in Akron, Pennsylvania, founded by Dr. Fink of Philadelphia. In 1997, this property was sold to Lancaster General and functioned as a skilled nursing facility. In 2009, this facility was bought out by Garden Spot Village and is still a skilled nursing facility run by Garden Spot Village. It consists of 2 households which hold about 23 residents each. It's a skilled nursing and rehab setting. The rehab side is the Franzen household, and the Brossman side is more geared toward skilled nursing. Maple Farm's mission as a nonprofit provider of an innovative housing and lifestyle services that enrich the lives of older adults as an expression of Christ's love. Maple Farm takes a different approach to nursing care. When do you want to wake up? What would you like for breakfast? Would you like to spend some time in the garden or join your friends in a great room? Your choices matter to us because we know they matter to you. I really like this aspect of the facility. Residents are not expected to follow a schedule, which gives it more of a home-like feel. Living in a long-term care facility, many lose their independence and decision-making. Allowing residents this form of control is a great quality. The population served is the geriatric population. Both short-term care and long-term care is available. The needs of the geriatric population in long-term care are skilled nursing, assistance with transferring, and ADLs. The ADLs consist of anything from toileting, bathing, dressing, meals, and so on. Many rely on the certified nursing assistants and nurses for all of their needs. That being said, emotional support is a crucial need for this population. Being dependent on others may cause a feeling of being a burden. Many experience depression. They may isolate themselves. So being a listening ear and a smiling face can make more of a difference than you may realize. Social and cultural issues. Some social issues are depression, isolation, and lack of support. We need to take into consideration that this elderly population has lived their whole lives independently, free to make their own choices and come and go as they please. Now, their world has been flipped upside down and they rely on others to provide them with care. Throughout this experience, I witnessed many residents choosing to stay in their rooms for meals, refusing to come out to participate in activities. This leaves them with minimal to no socialization. Being in a room day in and day out alone can cause depression. As stated before, many will isolate themselves due to depression or feeling like a burden to others. Unfortunately, many residents have lack of family support, whether it is because they have lost their spouse, friends, siblings through the aging process, poor family dynamics, or family just doesn't make time to visit. This was very heartbreaking to see. Some cultural issues would be the lack of knowledge from staff to coordinate culturally competent care. This can be seen in the hospital setting as well. Many staff are not familiar with cultures and their beliefs outside of their own. That leaves the question, how are we providing adequate and satisfactory care to people? Another cultural issue would be that the geriatric population is being served by a younger population, which shows difference in values and morals. This generation is far different than what this population has experienced. Political and economic issues. The political issues, long-term care can be catastrophically costly. Therefore, many turn to the government for assistance with this burden. This problem is only expected to grow worse as the baby boomer population moves through. Economic issues tie in with this. The financial burden on this population is hard. Many of them are private pay, and when they begin to run out of money, this opens up a world of fear. Project implementations. My original plan was to do my service learning project at Berks Community Health Clinic and work with the population experiencing the lower end of poverty. This did not go as planned, so I went to Plan B. I contacted Maple Farm and was put in contact with Jackie Holzel. She's in charge of the Activities Center. In order to implement, I had a meeting with Jackie. I sat down with her for about an hour and we planned out the hours and days that would work for me as well as the facility. She explained to me the potential services that I could provide, and in order to do my service learning project here, I had to get another 2-step PPD done. I completed 6 days and they were 5 hours each. I did many activities with the residents, anything from planting flowers and herbs, bowling, painting, and many more. I also did a few one-on-one with the residents, which was very interesting. I definitely enjoyed myself listening to their stories, and I feel like it gave them the opportunity to open up and have that socialization that they aren't really participating in. I also kept a journal after each visit as well. Some project revisions. Volunteers are welcomed. The need for volunteers is great. Aside from the activity aides needing an extra set of hands, the residents could use emotional support. I think many should consider offering a few hours of their time at nursing homes. Another suggestion would be to get a better idea of what each resident enjoys. Out of the 60+ residents, the most we had participate during my time there was about 10. Perhaps by identifying hobbies or interests that are unique to each person, there would be more participation. Student objectives. The first objective, the student will be engaged in at least 3 one-on-one sessions with residents by the end of the project. This objective was met by completing 3 one-on-one sessions with 3 different residents. It was great to listen to their stories and give them time to talk about their feelings and reflect on their lives. Objective 2, the student will actively engage in 3 activities with residents and staff by the end of the project. This objective was met by organizing and participating in activities with the residents. My favorite activity was Spa Day for the Women's Club, where we painted nails, provided hand and shoulder massages, listened to music, and enjoyed chocolate and juice. Another favorite was canvas painting. And for Men's Club, we had an outdoor picnic where they enjoyed hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill and many other picnic favorites, all while being able to socialize with other men. And the third objective, the student will identify 3 techniques for effectively communicating with older adults. I met this objective by learning that being at their level, speaking clearly and loudly if needed, and simply just listening to them were all effective ways of communication. Impact on population. By providing support and facilitating one-on-one time, I believe I made an impact on their day. I received many genuine thank yous. Also, when someone would refuse to not come out for meals or an activity, I would try to determine why and see if they would agree to come out later in the day. Encouraging socialization is a very important factor in this population. Impact personally and professionally. Personally, this was an eye-opening experience. I felt honored that many shared their stories and opened up to me. I also left with feeling sad for many residents as they do not have a support system and spend their days in a routine. The professional impact. I feel I am able to educate patient family members in what to expect if their loved one is transitioned to a long-term care facility and how they can make it a positive experience and provide support. I also have thoughts about what resources are available as to how we could get more volunteers to visit nursing homes. I feel this would be very beneficial to the residents living in long-term care. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.